Welcome back to the campus here in Bedford, New Hampshire, home of the Bulldogs. Jason Roby here with Steve Cody. He is the highlight guy. We just covered a heck of a game. The Bedford Bulldog boys held on to beat the Bishop Guertin boys in a classic back-and-forth battle between two very physical, very functional teams. They did a fantastic job. We got another one here for you. It's the girls' version. The Bishop Guertin Cardinals visiting the defending Division I state champion Bedford Bulldogs. We are joined here by Liv Orlando. It's our Live with Liv Minute. And, Coach, thanks for joining us here. Happy holidays to you. A lot of Santa hats out here today. And Steve said were you naughty or nice? Steve was kind of like, so it is what it is. But thanks for joining us. Absolutely. You guys come in here a little bit banged up, a little bit under the weather, or how are we looking tonight?
We're hanging in there. We have a player who was pretty sick. You know, it's flu season. It's that time of year.
It is.
And then just some kind of early injuries, not quite fully developed, but we're trying to take preventative and just be proactive about that. So it's definitely, getting our bodies back into the season and the pace and the speed and the wear and tear that it takes on your body.
Yeah, the girls pretty excited for this one here tonight.
Super excited.
Talk to us a little bit. I mean, obviously coming in here, it's a great rivalry between the two programs. Yeah. You guys kind of continuing that. What can we expect to see from your girls tonight?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious, right? Like we're playing against the returning state champs. They're a very talented team. They're well coached. They just are exceptionally good at what they do. And so for us, similarly to our game against CCA, we want to stick to who we are. And part of that mission tonight is really bringing intensity and energy for 32 minutes and never letting up, right? Like I think what it really boils down to is in any game, which team can sustain energy and execution through that tiredness and fatigue that you eventually reach.
And along those lines, anything in particular that you're looking for from your girls? Any one specific thing that maybe you saw from that CCA game or you saw it in practice that you want to focus on against this, not necessarily against Bedford, but about your kids and what you're looking for from your team?
Yeah. Transition defense, especially against Bedford. They're very, very talented running in transition, so we want to be back and we want to stop, the game from turning into just layup lines, really. So transition D, we've been working on that all week, and they've been doing well with it. So that's our big goal in accomplishment. And then also boxing out. They're also a very, very talented offensive rebounding team, so we want to put bodies on people and we want to secure those rebounds. Yeah,
that sounds like a great game plan to me. This is a Bedford team, as you are well aware. They don't have the cheat code anymore as she's off playing at Purdue, but Coach Gibbs mentioned that he has a lot of girls that kind of buy in. They're maybe the most cerebral team that he's had. So obviously going to give you guys everything you can handle. We are really excited to see your team play out here. Love that Concord Christian game. Hope you can bring back some of that energy that you had in Concord to this gym here. This place is packed tonight. Should be a fantastic game. What are your plans, kind of fast forwarding? I know we got to concentrate on this game, but what are the plans for the holiday season in terms of Christmas tournaments or holiday tournaments?
Yeah, so we'll actually be playing in Derryfield at a holiday tournament there, kind of jamboree style, 3 days.
Oh, cool.
27th, 28th, and 29th. So
Excellent.
we're super excited about that.
So I want to wish you the best out here tonight. We're going to be calling this one wire to wire. We're excited to see another Bishop Guertin girls game. Our Live with Liv Minute here. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for
Happy
having
holidays. We'll talk to you soon, all right?
All right, thanks, guys.
Head coach Olivia Orlando as she'll head down to the bench and prepare her team to do battle with the defending state champion Bedford Bulldogs. It should be a good one. This is a stacked Bedford team. They return a lot of players, a lot of good seasoned players, and we'll take it down to the floor as we get some of the warm-ups taking place. You can see the Bulldogs here shooting in their pink shirts. The Guertin Cardinals are in their green on the far side in front of the home bleacher, as it were. The student body sits there. This game, a lot of folks traveled here to see this game tonight, which is a great thing. Both of these teams a lot of success, and Coach Brad Craik, who usually joins us up here in the booth, was unable to make it here tonight, but he and Coach Gibbs, a lot of battles back and forth, especially in state title games and tournament games. A lot of history, a lot of storied tradition here between these two programs. It's going to be an awesome game. We are about 1 minute and 30 seconds away from tip-off. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to pay some bills. We'll come back. We'll meet the starting lineups right after these messages.
Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left of the 5-yard line, stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play!
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee!
Pitch. Face hit left field. Austin Suchecki gets it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the campus here at Bedford High School. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. The man on the moving pictures, as always, is the highlight guy, Steve Cody. And it should be a good one. The defending Division I state champions, the Bedford Bulldogs, they come in with a record of 2-0. They beat Trinity, and they beat Nashua North, an improved Nashua North team, by the way. They come in undefeated. This is a Bishop Guertin team that comes in at 1-0. They beat Concord Christian Academy. A huge win for the Cardinals, going to the capital city and defeating Concord Christian. New arrival in the ranks of the Division I teams. They will be a powerhouse, no doubt about it. We are going to meet the starting lineups here. We might even get a chance to talk to head coach Frank Marino at some point. He can come up and join us if he comes back this way. We'll see if we can't get him for halftime. I'm sure he will stick around for the girls game as we meet the starting lineup for the Cardinals. We have number 2, Maddie Long. Number 3 is Caden Ryu. Number 11 is Thalia Drapo. Number 15 is Maggie Gallagher. And number 24, rounding out the starting lineup, is Jazz Rosario. Head coach is Olivia Orlando. And now we'll meet the lineup for the defending Division I state champs. Captain number 3, Annie Zink, a 5'7" junior point guard. Number 5 is Sarah Muir, a 5'8" junior guard. Number 12 is Eva Zink, a 5'11" freshman forward. Number 20 is another captain, Catherine Allard, a 6'2" senior guard. Rounding out that starting lineup is number 23, Melody McCarthy, a 6'1" sophomore forward. We're going to take this time out for the national anthem. We'll be right back for the tip. Stay tuned. You are watching On the Highlight Guy. All right, welcome back to the campus of Bedford High School. Jason Roby, Steve Cody, a cast of thousands ready to start what should be a great game. Kind of waving across the way there to our friends at Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire. Nick Anastas did the boys game, the first game here this evening. So hello to all the folks that might be joining us from Friday Night Lights. Thanks for tuning in. Also BCTV, Bedford Community Television, still running the cameras down there. So you know this is a great matchup, Steve, when you've got Friday Night Lights, you've got BCTV, you've got the highlight guy, and a marquee matchup here in the state of New Hampshire. 8 minutes on the clock. Bedford in their white uniforms, black numbers. Bishop Guertin in their green unis, white numbers outlined in yellow. The tip goes to BG. This is Jazz. Left-hand dribble. Gets it over to Maddie Long. Long, left-hand dribble. Pressure defense being applied. Drapo got it back over in the corner to Jazz. Nice bounce pass into Drapo. Kick out. Jazz not shy. Misses everything. The rebound goes to the Bulldogs, and they'll run. Nice pass underneath. Good wraparound. Kick out. McCarthy, no. Oh, and that one finds its way into the hands of Caden Ryu, and she'll run the point for the Cardinals. Just watch the Bedford boys defeat the Bishop Guertin Cardinals in a great matchup between two very good teams. It should be in the top of the rankings come season's end in March. Lady Cardinals now operating in the half court. Good patience, no shot clock here in the state of New Hampshire. Ball comes up top to Maddie Long. Long crossover dribble in the corner now. Back over to Caden Ryu. Ryu gave it up. Oh, and that was Gallagher had her pocket picked. And going all the way for the bucket is Sarah Muir and a 2-0 Bulldog advantage. So only the one shot attempt so far for the Cardinals. Oh, careful there. No call as Muir came over the top. Very fortunate to not get whistled. Gallagher back over to Ryu. Ryu looking for help. Finds Jazz, top of the key. Back into the corner it goes. Cardinals will reset. Stagnant feet now. Got to move. Need some help. Maybe a pick-on ball forthcoming. They'll allow Ryu to keep dribbling. Finding Jazz in the corner. There's your pick-on ball. Jazz drives it, tried kicking it. Ball was deflected. Allard got her hand on it. Good length here from this Bulldog team. Card's going to have to shoot well tonight. Needing help. She used that dribble. Jazz bounce pass on a low block. Finds Drapo. Drapo brought it in. Open look downtown. Yahtzee! And a make for Caden Ryu and a 3-2 Guertin lead. Onto the baseline it goes. Ball kicked around and a steal. And this is Gallagher. Right-hand dribble looking for help. Didn't trust her dribble. And rifles it across the way out of bounds. So a turnover for the Cardinals. Here comes Bedford. Pass underneath on the low block. McCarthy, kick out, finds Muir. Yes! And Muir's got 5. Here comes the pressure. Over the top to Jazz. Good job, good patience. Baseline, jump shot, Yahtzee! And Ryu knocks down her second triple. Bulldogs showing good patience. And underneath and in, another bucket there. Good patience by the Bulldogs. Maddie Long now. Bounce pass on the high block. On the high post, rather. Drapo. Back over to Long. Long Gets it up top, dribble drive, penetrate. This is Jazz now. She'll reset the scene. Into the corner it goes. Crossover dribble and a timeout. 30-second variety called by head coach Liv Orlando. 4:09 to go in the first quarter. It is Bedford up 7-6. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. And we saw a great boys game. Well played by both teams. A physical game. And 3 referees being employed here in the nightcap as well. So, good timeout called there by Coach Orlando. She didn't like the flow of that offensive set. It was Gallagher at the top of the key and wanted to kind of reel things back in and reassess and start again. .409 in the first quarter. Guertin ball, Maddie Long to do the honors. Needs some help, able to find it in Regan. Regan now crossover, lost her footing there briefly, almost slipped. Not sure if there's a wet spot on the floor down there or not. Recently checked in Marino. Pick on ball, Regan, dribble drive, kick out, back to Ryu. She has the hot hand so far for Guertin. Bounce pass, it'll go out of bounds off of a Bulldog paw. It'll stay possession of Bishop Guertin. Maddie Long. Gets it up top to Ryu. Back to Long, pick on ball. Marino set a nice pick. Goes into the corner. Ryu feeds the post, and we get a travel call as hitting the deck. Looked like it was Dalia Drapo that hit the deck there. It was her. She got called for the travel. They doubled down on Drapo very quickly. Top of the key. Into the corner now. Oh, and a good quick wing action there by Drapo. They were trying to feed the low post and feed McCarthy on the block. We'll see what they dial up here on the inbound play. They do not guard Allard, and she got a good look. She follows her own shot. She'll back it out, find McCarthy on the baseline. She'll skip past it across the way to Muir. Muir back over to Zink. Zink going to get called for the steps. And here comes the full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Going to have to bring some folks to help. Here comes the trap. May have to use a timeout. That ball is turned over. No, it went off of a Bulldog, and it should be green ball, and it is. Good call there. Guertin got to be careful here. You want to stay out of the corners because that's where the trap is coming. Easier said than done, but your skip pass is your best friend if you can get it there. Keep the ball in the middle. Cardinals do that with Ryu. Pass goes to Long. Long now, crossover, skipped across the way. Regan down into the corner. Marino thought about it, skipped it back to Long. Long taking her time. Finding Baker. Baker, the runner, and that one gets deflected. So tried taking it in. Good defense there. Good interior defense provided by the Bulldogs. 7-6 Bulldog advantage. 2:36 to go in the first quarter. Caden Ryu got the ball back up top. Good patience by the Cardinals. They tried feeding it down to Baker. Ball was saved, and the Bulldogs will run. McCarthy, spin move, low block, can't get it to go. Hitting the deck, and the foul, I think it's going to go against the Bulldogs, if I'm not mistaken. No. It's green ball. I think the foul was on number 12. And look at, yeah, it was on number 12, Eva Zink. That's her first. Here comes the trap. Nice job of finding the inbound player, but throwing another turnover. Was playing free safety back there with Sarah Muir. She finds her teammate. Little dribble drive, penetrate Good quick feet by Annie Zink, the captain. And another turnover. Cardinals got to be careful here as Rosario, the good ball handling skills, will check back in. Long will get a break. There's now a 9-6 Bulldog advantage. Downtown, Yahtzee. Allard knocks down a triple. Cards got to be careful. They aren't finding Allard. She's had a couple of easy looks from beyond the three-point stripes. So we'll have to wait and see if there's any adjustment made to know about her whereabouts. Regan, she wasn't shy. She fired up a three, side-ironed it, and back the other way quickly come the Bulldogs. McCarthy quickly puts her the ball in the bucket. 1:29 to go, and just like that, 8-point Bulldog advantage. Substitutes are coming in, 2 for the Cards, 1 for the Bulldogs. And now it'll be 2 Bulldogs in, so 2 for 2. And that makes 4 for you mathematicians counting at home. Regan, left-hand dribble, being harassed there. Got to move your feet and get open. They are able to find Ryu. Caden has all 6 of the BG points at this stage, and another turnover. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. That one was rifled. Good ball movement, good patience by the Bulldogs. Shot from way downtown. Another three-point make by Annie Zink, and the captain has 5. Going to get the ball over the half-court line. They do. Making them work. Let's see if they start to set some picks for the dribbler here. Extending the defense, man-to-man defense all the way. Nice pass down the low block. Drapo, little right-handed hook shot. Hits the deck, no call. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. 25 seconds to go. Little dribble drive delay. Turnover. Ryu. Kick out. Regan. No. I was ready to say Yahtzee. Couldn't find the range. Back the other way. Little scoop underneath pass. Around the rim it goes. Drapo with another rebound. Lost her dribble. Was able to find Regan. Good if it goes, if you get it up. And that will do it for the first quarter. So it was a 7-6 game with a couple of minutes to go, and suddenly a barrage of points from the Bulldogs and an 11-point advantage. 17-6. We'll head to the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. It is 17-6. Bedford, you are watching The Highlight Guy. Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare. All right, we are back. It is a 17-6 Bulldog advantage. Jason Roby, Steve Cody here with the Highlight Guy calling all of the action for you. And a great crowd on hand here tonight. Some inclement weather. We thought maybe it would be a little bit more difficult, but the holiday season, folks want to get out and enjoy themselves, come see some high school basketball. If you're not able to join us here in person, please tune in to the Highlight Guy. And this is a marquee event here in the state tonight. And Coach Gibbs talked about the boys and the girls playing on the same night in the same venue. And you know that. We had 3 media outlets here tonight covering the game. Friday Night Lights, BCTV, and, of course, the Highlight Guy covering the girls' game. And we're going to get a foul call here down low, and I think that one's going to go against Drapo. So that's the thing that we're going to see here is Drapo stayed out of foul trouble in that first game against CCA, but this Bedford team has a lot more length and might try to cause some problems on the interior for the Cardinals. A lot of dribbling going on here. Ball, fortunate for the Bulldogs, finds its way back into their paws. They skip it across the way. This is Muir. No. A race to the ball. Muir follows her own shot into the corner. Allard, no. Jazz, shoulder to shoulder. Ball gets bumped back out. Another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Back it goes to Wolf. Wolf now, right-hand dribble. Finds Muir. Downtown. Front iron for Zink. And another offensive rebound. And this time the Bulldogs make them pay as Grace Wolf, the beneficiary of that misplayed rebound. Drapo over Regan. One dribble and then stops. Got to be careful. This is Ryu. Left-hand dribble. 6:50 to go in the first half. 19-6 Bulldogs. It's a low-scoring game. It definitely will benefit the Cardinals. Regan, right-hand dribble. They shut down the lane. The runner in the lane is no good. It was a good look for Regan. Drapo tried to save it. She couldn't, and the Bulldogs will run. It finds its way to Muir in the corner. She needs some help. Was able to find Allard back over into the corner. They cut the baseline off. Nice job by Jazz moving her feet. But a nice play as all alone inside the paint was Annie Zink, and she has 7. Nice move there by Gallagher. So the Cardinals quickly get the ball up the floor. 21-8 now. Right-hand dribble. It went off a foot. They're going to call a kick, I believe, on Drapo. And 3 subs in for the Bulldogs, 2 subs in for the Cardinals. 6:01 to go here in the first half. Jason Roby, Steve Cody, the highlight guy. Minimize my words there, Steve. See that? Ball comes in over the top. Trying to find the low block. And they're fronting her and behind her. Nice job. Ooh, almost a travel. Nice job of using that pivot foot. Back into the corner it goes. Zink came to the high post. Now they'll go down to the low block. Left-hand dribble. Nice little hook pass shot. No good. Oh, and Rosario hits the deck. I think that one is going to go against Ella Allard. She's a 5'10 sophomore guard, so a lot of length here. Full court pressure being employed. Got to get it there. She was open for a split second. Now they get it to her and skip it, reverse it. There she is. They didn't give it to her. Allard, or rather Drapo, missed it all alone on the right side was number 12, Bridget Hill. They didn't find her. The key to breaking that press, when they press, if you can skip it to the other side, Hill was all alone. Easy for me to see from way up here from the nosebleeds, but when you watch it back on the highlight guy, you'll see that was the correct play. Maddie Long now, right side, finds Hill. Hill, left-hand dribble. Calling an offensive foul, and I think it's going to go against number 34, Liv Baker. I think that's the first on Liv, and it is. 2 team fouls on Guertin, just the 1 team foul on Bedford. Nice job, ball movement. Skip pass across the way. They've got to move their feet and get in front. They do just that. Nice job defending the low post. Oh, Allard takes it. Oh, what a pretty spin move there. I should say the spin on the ball was pretty. That was a nice play by Allard. Good body control and putting the right English on the ball. That was Hill that drove the basket. And you heard Coach Orlando say our transition defense is something we have to do really well tonight. That particular time, all 5 green shirts got back, but there was 1 white shirt in front of them closest to the basket. Here comes your trap. Full timeout called by Coach Orlando, and she's going to talk about and diagram, I'm sure, to stay out of the corners. And we want to remind all of you that if you like what you're seeing and hearing here tonight with our live stream, and you think you'd like to advertise with the highlight guy, or you just want more information, contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. So contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb at thedowgroup.com. All right, timeout is in the books. Guertin still has the 3 timeouts left. Bedford with 5. It's a 23-8 Bedford advantage. And it was a 7-6 game at one point, and the onslaught came, and Bedford ran the floor well. They moved the ball extremely well. Coach Gibbs telling us in the pregame that this is as cerebral a team as he has ever had. They've always had, the last 4 years anyway, what they referred to as the cheat code. Lana McCarthy could bail them out of certain situations, but she's now playing her college ball at Purdue. She's a Boilermaker and starting for them. And I had a chance to watch one of her interviews today on YouTube, and good for her and good for New Hampshire basketball. We're going to see number 2 head to the free throw line. This is Maddie Long. She'll get a pair of free throws. A rainmaker in and out on the first. That foul went against Catherine Allard, the captain. That's her first personal. And Annie Zink, the other captain, will check out. Release, rotation. Oh, around the rim it went. So everything but in for Maddie Long on those 2 free throws. Into the corner, now it goes. Skip pass, up top, downtown. Bang, back iron, no. Allard battling for position. Goes up and under, and I think Baker going to get called for a hack. And that is going to send McCarthy to the line. So Melody, she's a 6'1" sophomore. We just talked about her sister, who's at Purdue, a Boilermaker. Nice make there by the 6'1" sophomore. She'll get a second. Laura Marino will check back in, get some height on the glass here for the Lady Cards. 4 minutes to go in the first half. 24-8 Bedford. Front iron, no. And they're going to call a violation, I think, on the Cardinals. So that's going to give McCarthy another opportunity. So you can't give this Bedford team free opportunities because they'll make you pay, and that's what Melody just did. 25-8. Bulldogs fall back. Long, right-hand dribble. Marino. Yahtzee! And Marino in the 2 games that we've seen has shown a nice touch from downtown. Looking for help. Here comes the skip pass across the way. Cards got to get their hands up in those passing lanes. Dribble drive, and I'm going to say it's on the floor. I think it's going to go against Jazz. It was a good aggressive move by Sarah Muir. She got into triple threat position, ball fake, and took it to the cup. Checking out is Bridget Hill. She'll get a rest. Into the corner it goes. Nice ball fake there. A little jump shot finds back iron. Another offensive rebound. Muir finds her teammate across the way. Zink, bounce pass up top. They skip it around again. Good ball movement here by the Bulldogs. Downtown, fire, no. They're going to talk about it. I don't know if it went, I think it may have gone off of Jazz's feet. They're going to talk it over. And Muir's already lining up out of bounds. She's like, yep, that's what happened. So she knew before everybody. She must have watched the replay on the highlight guy. Downtown, Yahtzee. Juliet Laws joining the 3 party. 3:07 to go in a half, 28-11, Bedford. An offensive foul called against the Cardinals. That's their second offensive foul call, and Coach Orlando asking for an explanation from the official. That one's going to go against Marino. That's her first. That's the team's 5th. According to the board up there, it's the team's 5th foul, but they're not shooting free throws. So, because it's a player-controlled foul, Steve. That's why. It's an offensive foul. You were wondering at home? That's why. Skip across the way. Muir. Yahtzee again. They just can't find that skip pass on the 3. Bulldogs making them pay. Jazz trying to make it happen with the dribble. Finds Long. Long to Marino. Dribble into the corner to Ryu. Ryu now gets a pick from Marino. Able to keep control. Finds it over to Long. She had an open look briefly. They'll kick it back out. Cards are quick to put it on the floor when they get the ball. A reach in there and a steal. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. They have the numbers. Good body control there by McCarthy. Was able to kick it back out to Muir. Top of the key. Bounce pass on the low block is double team. Steal by Jazz. And we're going to get a jump ball called. Possession will go to the Cardinals. Couple of Bulldogs checking in. 3 2s, to be honest with you. Number 2 is Karina Kameneni, and number 22 is Ava Collins. They'll check in for Coach Gibbs. They won't guard the inbound. Muir goes over the top and finds Allard. Back to Muir. Little 2-player game here. 1:55 to go in the first half. Into the corner now. There's Kamenetti. Another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Muir again on the skip pass. They are just throwing that thing up over the top. And another make and another 3-point shot for Sarah Muir. And the junior guard has 11. Jazz now unguarded into the corner. Fired. Yahtzee! And a 3-point make there for Caden Ryu. She's got 9 to lead all BG scorers. 34-14. 20-point advantage for the Bulldogs. On the baseline now. Skip pass across the way. Another downtown shot. Oh, stood on the baseline. That's going to be Guertin ball. And here comes the full court pressure once again from Bedford. Cards got to be careful to avoid that trap. They do. Over the top it goes. No one went with Marino. She gets hacked in the act. Has a chance for a 3-point play. So Laura Marino running the floor well, gets rewarded at the cup, gets hacked in the act. And she'll have a chance to complete the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. That foul will go against Ava Collins. That's the freshman forward's first foul. Acoustic shadows here in the gym at Bedford. Marino completes the 3-point play. She has 7. Or rather 6, excuse me. They didn't cut off the baseline. Good body control there by Allard. She'll try to wrestle it away. I don't know if they're going to call a foul. I thought maybe a jump ball, but no, it's going to be 2 shots. And it's going to go against Marino. That's her second personal. And now Allard will step to the free throw line for a pair. 45.8 seconds to go. They've doubled up the Cardinals, 34-17. In and out for Allard. Marino will come out and Gallagher will check back in. One out of 2 for Allard. She's on the board. One out of 2 for Allard. Zink, or rather Jazz Rosario, left-hand dribble, gets it over to Long. Long trying to be forced left. Good job defensively by Bedford, trying to take away the strong hand. Here comes the pick on ball. Can't use it. Drapo again tries to set a screen, and the Cards continue to come further away from the basket. Long, right hand. Gallagher, the runner in the lane, can't get it to go. I like that. 2 seconds, 1, got to fire. Good if it goes. And comes up just short. So we will head into the halftime break. It is a 35-17 Bedford Bulldog advantage. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. We'll pay a few bills. We'll come back with an analysis of the first half, and second half action is right around the corner. Stay tuned, folks. You are watching The Highlight Guy.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guide can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguide.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguide.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back, everybody, and we are at halftime. It is the Bedford Bulldogs up 35-17 against the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. Just about ready to start the second half here. And it is a 35-17 Bulldog advantage. It was a first half that saw Guertin keeping things close until, well, the Bulldogs just started hitting lights-out shots. I think we've got a push here to start the second half. That foul call is going to go against number 12, Eva Zink. That's her second personal. And if you're the Cardinals, you'd like to see maybe a little more action at the basket. It's good guard play. They're providing a lot of pressure. Maybe you want to get it into Gallagher and get it into Drapo and let them bring the ball to the hoop and try to force the action and get the bigs for Bedford in some foul trouble. And there you go. What did we just say? Am I a prognosticator or what, Steve Cody? I can't take full credit for that. However, Steve Cody said at the half that he would like to see some more action at the cup from some of the bigs from Guertin, and there you go. That was Gallagher driving to the hoop. She'll get 2 free throws. She can't get the first to go, however. She'll get a second. That was Sarah Muir's first personal. Gallagher front irons the second, so 0 for 2 for the sophomore forward. Quickly back on the offensive side of things come the Bulldogs. It's Allard on the baseline, and they just gave that baseline up to her. She has 9 points behind the back. See if they try to get things back into the low block. And this is Ryu. She had the hot hand early for Guertin. And here comes Drapo. I like it. Oh, she hits the deck hard, but again, there it is. 2 possessions, 2 fouls inside the paint. And that's Allard's second foul. So there you go. They tried finding Drapo. They found Gallagher. I like the thought process. Hope they stick with it. We'll see. Trying to find the best look possible. Cards obviously content to stay in the half court. And that's okay, because that means Bedford's not running and gunning. Jazz Rosario into the paint. She gets stripped. They'll keep possession. Marino will check in. And Drapo will head out. Be interesting to see what would happen if she kept all 3 bigs on the floor at the same time. Fired downtown, front iron, no. It goes out of bounds. Tried to save it, couldn't get it. But we have not seen, I don't think, that combination of players. The Gallagher, Marino, and Drapo all on the floor at the same time. Maybe force the issue a little bit. Ball comes back up top, nearly stolen there. They quickly reverse the floor. This is Zink. She got it to the baseline. Another dribble drive. Fadeaway, pull up, and could not get it to go. It was Allard. Little step back there, walking gingerly. She'll head to the free throw line. Maybe hurt her back or her hip on that one. So she'll head to the free throw line. That foul will go against Caden Ryu. That's her first. Allard calmly knocks down her first free throw. Senior captain has 11, going for point number 12 here. 2 out of 2, pretty shot. Tickles the twine, 39-17. Gallagher into the paint, goes into the land of the Giants, took one up against McCarthy, couldn't get it to go. The shot was bothered, but it was a good look. On the low block it comes. Here comes the double team. Nice ball movement by the Bulldogs. They're able to reverse it. Good quick hands by the Cardinals. Downtown firing a Yahtzee from Allard. And what do I know? I thought maybe she got dinged up on that last possession. Nope. 3-pointer, 2 free throws. Left-hand dribble into pressure. Oh, they had It looked like they had Ryu down on the low block, but she just kept circulating through. Marino into the paint, kick out. Gallagher on the low block. Good ball movement by the Cardinals. Trying to find the best possible shot. Good pick on ball. Dribble drive up and can't get it to go. Was a good possession. Ryu just couldn't knock down the layup, but that was arguably Bishop Guertin's best possession with ball movement. Ball comes up top. This is Zink. Kick out. Downtown. No. But an offensive rebound and a block by Marino. They're going to say she got her on the hand. So Sarah Muir will head to the line for a pair. That's going to be Marino's third personal. So Drapo getting ready to check back in along with a couple of other Cardinals. Looks like Haley McGowan and Liv Baker to come back in. Did she make that one, Steve? She did not. So Muir will get a second free throw here. One out of two for the junior guard. Jazz working against the pressure. Muir moving her feet. They get it out to Ryu. She have the 3 3-pointers. Nice job. Love the play in the paint there, and it's going to stay Guertin possession. Love it. Drapo pounding the ball down into the paint, taking it against 3 Bulldogs. And that meant someone was open, but I still like the fact that they're trying to establish an inside presence, because not every team you're going to face is going to be as big and long as this Bedford team, and you really can make some hay on the inside. You also want to keep the Bulldogs as far away from the break as possible. Don't want to turn the ball over way out by half court. That was Baker. Baker's got some length too. Maybe get her down on that low block. Left-hand dribble, and they're going to call it. Not sure how you can call it travel when you're still dribbling, but that's just me. 4:31 to go here. Maybe it was a carry call, or not quite sure. Little zone action here being employed by the Cardinals. And a steal. So a different look defensively by Bishop Guertin. Oh, and a reach in there, and that's what you like to see. Again, you know, get the ball to your bigs, and McCarthy reaches in. That might be Mel's first personal, I think. And it is. This will be Haley McGowan doing the honors, trying to get it in bounds. Able to find Jazz. Into the corner it goes, back to Ryu. Baker, Jazz, circling through. Oh, a little leather souffle there and a block shot by Wolf. She starts the break, but intercepting that one was Drapo. Little jump stop up off the glass. No. Battles for a reverse layup. No. Couple of good looks there, trying to get a jump ball and couldn't get it. Nice, unselfish play there. Good ball movement. Ball didn't even hit the floor. As good passing by the Bulldogs. It was Allard to McCarthy for the bucket. 45-17, 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. Jason Roby calling all the action. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures. You are watching The Highlight Guy. Hey, are you looking to play sports in college? If yes, then let The Highlight Guy help you get noticed. We create highlight videos, we film sporting events, and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With The Highlight Guy, you are the star, so let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. Trying to stay excited here, Steve. So, you know, I don't want to be like an Eeyore, but, man, I'm running out of steam, buddy. I'm running out of steam. You know what I need? I need that A&W root beer. So if anyone out there is listening, I don't want to turn into Eeyore. You got to get out there, get me an A&W root beer. I'm sitting up here in no man's land at Bedford High School. If the weather is good enough to drive, and you think to, in the next 11 minutes. Ball is taken there, and possession once again goes to Bedford. Back the other way comes Guertin. Little pull-up jumper. Love it. Love it. Love it. Drapo in the books. Creating some offense for the Cardinals. Bedford. They've had a lot of success with that skip pass tonight. And there's another one. Downtown, no. Rebound, though, another offensive rebound. And look at that ball movement. Back up top it goes. And nobody boxing out Allard. She just waltzes in and cleans the glass. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter, 47-19. Drapo bringing it in. And again, they're making her have to use the dribble. I'd love them to pass it to her and not have to take it all by herself. Ball skipped up top. McCarthy, hard dribble, needs some help. Finds Zink up top. She front irons it. And Jazz rips it out of the hands. Jazz will run. Finds Ryu. Back. Drapo looking for some help. Finds it in Jazz. She's marked up closer there. Left-hand dribble crossover. No. And again, she'll keep the dribble. She's being harassed by Zink. Up top it goes. Ryu one dribble. Yahtzee. And Caden Ryu has 12, all beyond the three-point stripe. Allard thought about it. Taking it into the paint. Tried to get on Baker. They skip it out, and what do? They find Grace Wolf all alone beyond the three-point line, up top of the key. Deadly marksmanship from the Bulldogs. Drapo, right-hand dribble. Here comes the double team. Nice pass underneath. Staying in bounds. They knew where Ryu was. There's a good sequence there, though, by the Cardinals. Hitting the deck hard. Fired downtown. No. They'll battle for it, and it goes to Muir. All alone underneath. Left-hand layup won't go, but cleaning the glass. The Bulldogs up and under. Muir with the bucket. Wolf got that rebound. 56 seconds, now 55. They've got Drapo running the point. Now they get it back out to Ryu. Ryu thought about it. Baker's not shy. It was like a knuckleball shot. Goes out of bounds, and in possession will go to the Bulldogs. Looks like an entire new group coming in for Bedford. 52-22, 30-point advantage. 37.4 seconds to go. This is Juliet Laws. She got it back over the timeline. Nice skip pass back to Laws. Nice bounce pass down on the low block. They reverse the floor. Nicely done into the low block. Good battle for the ball, and that was Gallagher. And coming away with it now is Regan. Skip pass is open. Only briefly so. Excuse me. Regan, left-hand dribble, goes up, strong, and in and out, couldn't get it to go. Rebound went to Isabella Landis, and that will do it for the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth. It is a 52-22 Bulldog advantage. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. You are watching The Highlight Guy.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Welcome back to the Dog Pound here on the campus of Bedford High School. It is the Bulldogs. They are up 52-22 against the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. You're watching the highlight guy. We'll head to the fourth frame here. We saw the Bedford boys defeat the Bishop Guertin boys in a very physical, well-played game. The shooting was not great at the outset of that one, as a lot of three-pointers missed, and that really kept the Guertin team in the game, and they were very physical, which also helped. In this one, you've seen really a surgical job of ball movement by the Bulldogs, as they've just done a fantastic job of moving the ball around the key, around the perimeter, into the paint, and surgically just putting the ball in the cup. Meanwhile, Bishop Guertin has had some success with the three-point shot. They have 5 triples tonight, 4 of them by Caden Ryu, but having some trouble going against these quick Bedford guards. In addition, they're facing a very long and athletic Bedford team inside the paint. Ryu now being marked up closely by Laws. They get the ball back out. This is Allard now defending Regan. Oh, she could have taken it to the hole. Step back, fire, Yahtzee. And another triple for Caden Ryu. She has 15 points, all behind the three-point line tonight. 7:03 to go in, counting in this one. Ball comes up top. They reverse the floor. This is Zink. Ball goes out of bounds. And possession will stay with the Bulldogs. Zink to do the honors. Eva gets it in to Juliet Laws. Laws will reverse it. Back to Zink. Bounce pass on the low block. Little give and go action, and the beneficiary there was Karina Kemeneni. Nice job. Down on the low block it goes again. Here comes a flasher. Low pass fired from downtown, and no. Rebound battled for. Gallagher got on the floor for it. Bulldogs come away with it. The left-hand scoop shot or hook shot is no good, but another offensive rebound. And cleaning up that mess was number 21, Ella Allard. Timeout called. 30-second variety called. I think that one is going to go to the Bulldogs. So with 6:17 left in this one, Coach Gibbs wants to talk a little bit about the offensive sets that he's seeing and make sure that his girls had an opportunity to get better here. Don't miss those opportunities. Meanwhile, Coach Orlando's squad talking about what they need to do. And, of course, both of these teams will be involved in their holiday tournaments. They'll next be in action NHIAA-wise. This Bishop Guertin team will be at Londonderry for a 7 o'clock start on January 3rd. And this Bedford team will host Walpole, Massachusetts on January 4th, a 3 o'clock start to that one. Guertin now operating in the half court. Maddie Long, right-hand dribble. Looking for a backdoor cut, no. That one went between the wickets. Regan able to come away with it. Dribble penetrate, kick out. Ryu is there, downtown, no. Gallagher battled for it. Karina Kemeneni came away with it. Kemeneni now gets the ball across the way to Juliet Laws. Laws, left-hand dribble, step back between the legs. They'll reset. Kemeneni looking for help. They find it at the foul line. At the elbow. Kick back to Kemeneni. She'll get it down onto the baseline, and they'll reset things. That was Landy's. Back up top, now to the elbow. Good ball movement by these Bulldogs. Left-hand dribble. Jump stop. They're going to call a travel, and it was that. But a good job of the Bulldogs trying to find the best possible shot. Checking in, it will be Ava Collins. And back come the Cardinals. Cardinals tried to slow the game down to start, and that was a good move on their part. And that's why the game was 7-6 at one point. Cards were very patient. Downtown, no. Long had a good look at it. And we're going to get a call on Gallagher for over the back. It was good positioning on the rebound by Ella Allard. That's going to be Maggie's, I believe, her first personal. It'll be the team's first personal of the fourth quarter as well. So pretty clean fourth quarter up to this point. That ball kicked out of bounds. It'll stay possession of Bedford. The highlight guy will be heading south of the border, right, Steve? We'll be calling some games in Dracut. Their Edmund Murphy Holiday Tournament. Holiday Classic. Dracut, Massachusetts. Old friend Peter Witz inviting us down to call some of those games. Ball getting tipped around. Bedford comes away with another turnover. They get it into the corner. They have gotten a turnover there, maybe a violation. Little Bulldogs will pick up at half court. Maddie Long bring the ball up. Camineni waits for her on the mouth of the Bulldog. Handoff. Regan. Get the ball over to Ryu. Ryu now finds Long once again. Long jump stop over to Drapo. She'll drive, jump stop in the lane, and a pretty make there by Thalia Drapo. And I'll tell you, that's something that I think as the season progresses, this Cardinal team will be able to do a lot more of. Steal by Drapo. Nice job of tipping it back. And here comes Regan. Crossover. Regan into the corner. Gallagher. Spin move into the double team. Avoids the double. Oh, can't get the spin to go. It was a good look for Gallagher, though. And again, something I think the Cards can work on here. Camineni pass unselfishly into the corner. And a three-point shot there. And a good make by number 22, Ava Collins. Good unselfish basketball. Drapo, left hand, trying to force the issue. She'll get hacked in the act. That's going to be Ava Collins' second personal, I believe. And Drapo will head to the free throw line. She has 4 points here tonight. Chance to get number 5 and 6. I don't think that A&W root beer is coming, Steve. Drapo knocks down the first. And you know when I start getting tired, too, I start getting all nasally. You know, you can hear it. You can hear the nasally sound. Drapo, 2 out of 2, and she has 6 points. 5'10" junior forward. Camineni, nice pass on the baseline. They kick it back out. Good movement. High left elbow outside. All 5 Bulldogs have touched it in this possession. Camineni over the top. This is Landy's looking for help. They find it. Little triangle game going on. Ball's rolling on the ground. Bulldogs try feeding the low block, and they're going to say it went off of Collins. So Bishop Guertin ball. 2:46 to go in this one. 57-29 Bedford. Good movement. Downtown, no, that one goes long, and standing there in good position was Landy. She came away with the rebound, gave it up to Laws. Laws, left-hand dribble in the corner, finds her teammate all alone, and a good look for Landy. She couldn't get it to go. Or rather, I said Landy's. That was actually Ella Allard, number 21, the 5'10" sophomore guard. 2:21 left in this one. Then it'll be holiday tournament time for teams around the state. Good defense here in that zone. And that's a new look for the Cardinals, and they've made it work pretty well for themselves. Drapo challenged that shot. They're going to say it went off of Landy's hands. Jazz will come in, and heading to the bench will be Maddie Long. She'll get a break. 1:58 to go now, 57-29. We'll see if the Cards can inch a little bit closer. Regan, skip pass across the way. Ryu to the foul line. A lot of dribbling. Bounce pass, all alone. Drapo, no. Back the other way come Laws. Caminiti, nice pass underneath. Caminiti to Collins, well done by the Bulldogs. Drapo with authority, tries going off glass, couldn't get it to go. Chases down her own rebound, nice job. Regan gets the ball back and hacked in the act. She gave it to Ryu. It was a little give and go. Ryu gave it back to her, and Regan will head to the free throw line for a pair. That foul will go against Karina Caminiti. 5'7" senior guard. Picks up her first personal. Front iron on the first. Regan will get a second. I want to thank you all for watching the highlight guy here this evening. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. I, too, am in beginning of the season form. I will be better as the season progresses, I assure you. Oh, knocked down from way beyond the arc. Ella Allard with a three. 53 seconds to go. Regan, she thought about it. Pick on ball, little pick and roll. And Gallagher couldn't find the handle. Coming back the other way is Allard. Allard, bounce pass. Nice job on the low block. That's a two-pointer. I think it would have been a two. Rosario battled for it. They're going to say it went off of Collins' hands, so it'll be BG ball. Bulldogs will fall back with 33 seconds to go in this one. .25 seconds now. Cards. Drapo, kick out, fired downtown. Ryu! And Caden has 6 3-pointers here tonight. He's got 18 of the 32 Cardinal points. Downtown, no. Rebound, Jazz. Put it on the floor, had it stolen from her by Laws. At the buzzer, up and in. So a good job of following that up. Closing out the scoring there, I believe that was Ella Allard. We'll get the final point totals for you here tonight. First for the Cardinals, it was Ryu. Had 18 points, all behind the three-point arc as the teams shake hands and show good sportsmanship. Talia Drapo had 6 points. It was Gallagher with a bucket. Laura Marino had 6. And that'll round out the scoring for the Cardinals. The other side of the ledger, it was Captain Annie Zink with 7 points. Grace Wolf had 5. Sarah Muir had 14. Juliet Laws had a 3. Captain Catherine Allard. Looks like she had 17. Ella Allard had 7. It was Ava Collins with 5. And Melody McCarthy with 6. So that will wrap things up here from the campus of Bedford High School. Well, the Bulldogs come out victorious in both the boys and the girls games tonight. It was a Bishop Guertin boys team that played very well in the first one. They just came up short, maybe ran out of a little bit of gas, expended a lot of energy in that third quarter, and Bedford had a monstrous fourth quarter. On the girls' side of things, the defending champions with precision on the offensive sets and harassing the BG guards everywhere they went tonight. BG with a great game plan coming in, trying to slow things down. And initially that worked in the first quarter as it was a 7-6 game. And then Bedford just went on one of their vaunted runs where they didn't miss any outside shots and great passing, great recognition. They reversed the floor quite well, and eventually some of those shots started to fall, maybe wearing down the Guertin team a little bit physically, as there's a lot of length and athleticism on this Bedford team. So Bedford will stay undefeated on the year. The Cardinals will fall to 1-1. We told you about where they will be both in the holiday tournaments, and when we come back on the 3rd, Bishop Guertin plays, and on the 4th, Bedford plays here. They'll host Walpole. A great effort. We truly believe that this is a Bedford team that's firing on all cylinders now. I think maybe some of the rest of the field will start to catch up a little bit. That's how far Bedford is right now, maybe in front of everybody. Bishop Guertin will get better, no doubt about it, and you never know. They might see each other later on down the road. I want to thank you all for joining us here on The Highlight Guy. For my partner, the man on the moving pictures, Steve Cody, my name is Jason Roby, reminding you all that it's not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Hey, Santa, I was pretty good this year. Maybe there'll be an A&W root beer under the tree for me. That's all we got from the campus of Bedford High School. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. And, yeah, happy holidays.